Back to another video. So this week I am back with a ranking video. I feel like I actually haven't done one of these in a good bit. So yeah. If you don't know by now, this is kind of probably like one of my favorite kind of videos to make. I don't know, just because it's really fun for me. I just love ranking things, and yeah. So anyways, I am going to be ranking the new Taylor Swift album that has been out for a week now. Yeah. So yeah, let's just get into it. I went and saw the movie release movie party thing, whatever. Waited till Sunday, saw it, and I was thoroughly impressed. It was so good. It was so good. I thought that was really cool. That thing, no one has ever done something like that before. Having an album release in theaters, and I thought it was really interesting and really cool. I was like, that would be really cool if she just made this a new thing that artists start doing, because it was just really cool of just hearing now for the first time in the theater, where it was just different than at home, because it's, you know, the big screen, super loud and everything, great sound, and then just hearing her talk about each song before it played, and you know, how she wrote or whatever, what it was about, and that kind of thing was super cool, and it really helped me understand more and better each song, what it meant and whatever, because that can sometimes be confusing for me sometimes, especially with Taylor Swift. I'm like, okay, what exactly does this song mean, or whatever. So I just really enjoyed that. And also seeing the music video was amazing, and then just getting to see the behind the scenes and stuff was super cool and interesting. It's just crazy how much goes into making a music video, especially one like that, such a huge production, everything they do is crazy. It's so impressive, and yeah. Now of course, they have all this stuff normally on YouTube, you know, they post behind the scenes and stuff like that and whatever. But the thing is, why this was cool for me, because I never watched those things really. Yeah, I'll just, you know, those things come out and I'll be like, okay, oh, I want to watch that, you know, or whatever. But then I just never do, just never get around to it, watching those kinds of videos and whatever. And so yeah, that's why I really enjoyed this. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about my thoughts on it a little bit before I got into the ranking. But I was honestly a little bit nervous for this album, just because her last however many albums have been so different, I feel and yeah, it was it was sounding interesting or whatever, like when I saw like the song titles and whatever for the first time and whatever. So like I honestly thought it was gonna be like more like, I don't know, like folklore or something, just by some of the titles, which is like different, like unique and interesting, like, you know, whatever. So yeah, but like it was not like that at all. It was more like pop. Yeah, just more pop album than she's had in a while, I feel like. And I don't know, this might be an unpopular opinion. This is like, might be a hot take, I don't know. But I personally think that this is like her best album in a while. Now, I'm not saying I haven't liked her past albums. But yeah, I don't know, like the thing is, like when Folklore came out and then Evermore, they were just like so different. Like they weren't really like, from what I was used to from her, they weren't like pop, you know. It was like slower, like sadder, folkish kind of music, whatever. And when those first came out, like I did not really care for them. I was like, yeah, I don't really like these. Like the more like time went on and I like listened to them more, I started liking them. And yeah, they're definitely not my favorite by any means, whatever, but like they are good. And yeah, there's, you know, some songs from both that I really love. Some songs I don't care for, but yeah. And then Tortured Poet, well, Midnights was first. Yeah, Midnights. And that was like more pop and more like her normal style. But still a little bit like different vibe, I feel like. But it was really good. Like not my favorite album, but really good. I do like that album. And then Tortured Poets Department came out, which was like a lot. It was like when I listened to it the first time, I was like, oh, it's just so much. I like did not understand a lot of them, and it's just like really like wordy, like deep stuff. Very like sad, heartbreaking album. Like slower, and it's something about me is just like I'm not big on like slow music. I love like really upbeat, fast, very poppy music. Yes, like of course slow songs can be good, and there is like some that I do like and whatever. I just prefer more fast songs because slow songs are just like, I'm like, okay, it's just like boring to me. And yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, again, like when Tortured Poets Department first came out, I was not really a fan. But then again, like time went on and more like heard them and listened to them, I started liking it more and more. Again, like not my favorite by any means, but it is good, and there's a lot of songs on there that I do love. Some songs don't care for, don't really like, whatever, but yeah. So this came out, I was pleasantly surprised. Like it was more back to like, I don't know what the right word is exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Again, just like a very pop album, and it's just my vibe, it's just my kind of vibe. Like I really love it. So doing this ranking was incredibly difficult for me. I like redid it a few times, and I realized like, okay, so with this ranking, like I'm like truly obsessed with this album so much. Like, since I saw the movie, like the amount of times I've already listened to this album in like a week is crazy. It's just like all I want to listen to. It's becoming my whole personality, I fear, a little bit, honestly. But it's so good, and I like, it just makes me laugh because I feel like I haven't like felt this way about like an album of hers, like her music, in a while. And I just, she's just so good. It's like, I mean, no matter what she does, she's incredibly talented, incredible singer, incredible songwriter. I've always said this, and I will always say this. She's like the best songwriter that I know of. Like, yeah, I would definitely say like she's number one. Anyways, with that, this album, this is truly a zero skips album for me. Like, I literally love every song, and like that just like really goes to show, because I feel like that is like really not normal for me. Like, most time with albums, like all her other albums and other people's music, like there's always at least a couple songs that, you know, I, you know, just skip sometimes, or like just, and don't really care for, like, and like this is my least favorite on the album, whatever, you know. With this album, like literally, I like feel like I can't even say that about any of them. I like literally can listen to any of them. Like, I will not skip them. Everyone is so good, so fun, everything. So that's what like made it so incredibly difficult, because I'm like, you know, like one has to be last, but like I like change it so many times. So let's just get into it and I'll talk about it as I go. But at number 12, I have Father Figure, which I originally had Opalite as last when I like first wrote this down, which was like a week ago. And so obviously I like, for some reason, didn't care for it first. Like, I liked it, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this one last. And then like obviously I've listened to the album like over and over again, like since then. And then I was just thinking about it, and I realized, okay, Opalite cannot be last. Like, this is so good, and I like find myself having it stuck in my head all the time. And like the line "dancing through the lightning strikes," I love that line. Yeah, so I was like, this is not last. And so then I was like, okay, I think this one will be last. But then I'm like, oh, I really like it or not? Like, I really do like it. And so I'm like, okay, so it's like one has to be last. So it's like, doesn't mean like, oh, this is my least favorite, I don't like this one. Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, so I ended up putting Father Figure last because, you know, it is good and everything, but just I like the other ones more. So yeah. Okay, number 11, I put Wish List, which I think I originally had it up a little bit higher when I first made it, and then I put it in there because like you're just like, and it's good, I love it, but I just like love the other ones more. Okay, and then number 10, I put Opalite, which like I feel like people will be like, that's still like way too low for it. I feel like this isn't like one of people's favorites. But like, again, like I just like the other ones more, I guess, but like I truly do love this song and think it's great. And yeah. Number 9, I have Cancelled. Yeah, this song is so good. I love it so much. It's so great. Like the beat, like dropping everything it's so good, and it's like reminds me of Reputation. So yeah, I think that's really cool. And I see, like, I've like watched so many people like doing their like ranking or whatever, and it's like this is one that's like always, I feel like I've seen like last for a lot of people or like very low. And yeah, I don't know, like a lot of people like really don't like this song, and I don't get it because I just think it's so good and it's like real, and like I just think it's a banger. Okay, number 8 I have Honey. Yeah, I think this is just such a cute song. I love like the meaning of it and whatever. It's super cute and great, and yeah. Number 7 I have Actually Romantic. This is such a fun song. I love it so much. It's like so good, and it's like that humor of hers that is just like, it just, that she puts into some of her songs, it just makes me laugh. Like, it's so good. Number 6 I have The Life of a Showgirl, which I originally had this like higher up. I think I had it at like 3 or 4 maybe when I first made this list. But yeah, I know, I was like, I think like in the middle is preferred. I mean, it could be hyper, honestly. Like, I love it so much, so much, and it's just, when I first heard these songs, I was like, oh, this is my favorite, like, just because Sabrina Carpenter's on it, and I love Sabrina Carpenter, so like, it's like 2 of my favorite artists, like, on a song together. It was like so cool, and they just like both are incredible and so talented, and like both sound amazing on it and together, and yeah, I love it. Number 5 I have Wood. It's just such a good song, and I think it's so cute, and you know, it's obviously about Travis, and so I just think that's so cute. Number 4 I have The Fate of Ophelia. Which, yeah, I mean, this is just such a great song. It was like, this is the one that I was like, after I saw the movie, it was stuck in my head, and for days. Yeah, it's so good. At first I thought it was going to be my least favorite, because at first, like, I didn't really like it. I don't know, I was just like, I'm not so sure about this, and like, I really didn't understand it all, because I was like who is Ophelia, like what? And at first I was just thinking it was like a character, like she just like made up or something, like in folklore, how she like made up character and whatever. So I thought it was something like that, and yeah, but then she explained it in the movie, and I was like, oh, like it makes like so much more sense now. Like, okay, that's actually really cool. It's like a character like whatever from Shakespeare. I don't really know Shakespeare. Like, the one thing I know is like Romeo and Juliet, which I've never like even like seen or like anything. Just like know of whatever, which that like I didn't really know, because it wasn't that long ago where I found out like what actually happened to Romeo and Juliet, and I was like, I had no idea. Like, I thought it was just like a sweet like love story, whatever, not tragic. Anyway, yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know Shakespeare, so yeah. So then once I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, like, and then since I understood it and everything, it just made me love it a lot, and I realized like it's so good, and the music video is so good. Obsessed. Okay, so here we go to my top 3. at number 3, I have Eldest Daughter. This song is so good. Like when I first saw it, like she was like playing it on the piano. It was so beautiful, and it's just so good. It's so good. I love it so much. And as the oldest daughter in my family, I had to have it in my top 3. Like it just made sense. So yeah, and okay, like all the videos I've seen of people doing their rankings, like so many of them, like this one is always last, and I'm like, how are you putting that last? Like it's so good. It's such a beautiful song. Like I don't understand. It doesn't get enough love. Like I feel like it's underrated. Okay, anyway. Number 2, I have Ruin the Friendship. This song, I debated it putting it in number 1, honestly. But I was like, oh my gosh, I love this song so much. Like when I first heard it, I was like, it's so good, and like the meaning behind it and everything is just so good, and I feel like it can be like relatable for like a lot of people. Yeah, I feel like that's like such a real thing you hear about a lot, like especially in like movies and stuff, like in movies and shows, like you see that all the time, you know, and stuff like that. So and like when people do that of, you know, a boy and a girl and they're, you know, best friends, but then like they end up like really, you know, liking each other more, but like neither of them like want to say anything or do anything about it because they're too scared, like it's gonna ruin their friendship and stuff like that, which like understandable, but then like it always makes me so mad because I'm like, just be together and it'll be happening. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and so then like after I heard this song, this song made me emotional because it reminded me of the book If He Had Been With Me, which I just read like recently, and that book like broke me. Like it was so good. I loved it so much, but it was so heartbreaking and sad. So yeah, comment if you've read that book and like you know what I'm talking about. But like as I was reading that book, I was just like thinking like I was so obsessed with it. I was like, this is so good. I love it so much. This is amazing. And then the end happened and it was horrible, and I was like, I hate this book. I like as soon as I maybe I should just make a video about it because I've like a lot I could talk about there, and this is not that video. So yeah, I'm getting off track. But anyways, you're probably confused if you've never read the book or you've never heard of it, but if you have read the book, you know what I'm talking about, and this song is like perfect for that book and like the characters in that book, the 2 main characters. It is like literally them. So yeah. Okay. Number 1, I have Elizabeth Taylor. Okay, like again, I changed my like number 1 so many times. It's like changed so many times like throughout the week, I feel like. But I like first had Eldest Daughter at number 1, and then I had The Fate of Ophelia, and I almost put Ruin the Friendship there. Like I was changing so many times and I could not decide because again, like I truly love every song so much. But I finally realized, I think it was like last night, I was like thinking about it or whatever, and I was like, I finally just like realized, like came to this conclusion that I was like, you know what, I think Elizabeth Taylor needs to be number one, actually. Like, I think that's actually my number one. As much as I love every song so much, I think it's actually Elizabeth Taylor first. Which I think, like, I first had it, like, second or third, like, third and then second, something, whatever. Because this is the one that I really, like, find myself, like, singing in my head, like, all the time. I was, like, I've had, like, literally every single one, like, stuck in my head at, like, one point or another. Like, they're all just, like, in there. Yeah, jumbled. But this one specifically, like, a lot, I feel like, and it's, like, doing, like, it's just so good and so catchy, and it's, you know, how, like, it starts out whatever, and then that, like, beat dropping over, and it's like, Elizabeth Taylor, and there's lines like, do you think it's fair, and then, you're only as hot as your last hit, baby. Like, that song, that line is so good. It's just, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Anyway, so I just could go on and on, like, talking about this album, because that's how much I love it and how obsessed I am. If you couldn't tell, yeah. So that's my ranking. I think it's pretty good. So yeah, before I, like, finish this up, I just want to say, I feel like I've seen, like, mixed reviews for this album. Like, some people like me, like, obsessed, like, love it. But then I've seen a lot of people, like, hating on it and, like, oh, this is, like, her worst album, it's not good, and, like, all this stuff. And that's just, it's disrespect. Like, it's literally making me angry, because I'm like, this is so good, like, what is wrong with you? And it's like, people, like, mad or upset because they think the lyrics aren't, like, that good, it's not, like, deep enough, like, all these things. Like, they want it to be, like, Tortured Poets Tomorrow, which was, it's, like, super deep and poetic and, like, all this stuff. And it's like, one, not every single album, every single song has to be, like, that deep or, like, that, like, poetic and, like, all this stuff. Like, some can just be, like, fun, happy songs or whatever, you know? And it's like, she made this, like, fun, poppy, happy, lovey album because that's where she's at in life right now. Like, she's truly happy and she's finally found love. And so it's like, like, hearing people's, like, comments and stuff, it's just, like, so sad, because it's like, they, like, you, like, want her to be sad and depressed. Like, you want her to go back to Tortured Poets Tomorrow, which is, like, depressed, heartbreaking album, and, like, that's how you want her to be. Like, I think it's great to finally see her, like, happy and in love like this, and, like, it looks really good on her. And no matter what, she's incredibly talented, and no matter what, she's an incredible songwriter. These lyrics are still amazing. Yeah, anyways, like, I just get so fired up about this, which might seem, like, stupid, a little silly, whatever, but it just makes me so mad that, like, people, like, talk like that when it's just messed up. It's just messed up. Because, like, she's, you know, a star and everything, but she's, you know, at the end of the day, a human just like the rest of us, and she deserves to be happy and have love and all that. And yeah, so that's my closing thoughts. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like and comment your favorite song from this album, or whatever. Like, I want to know your guys' rankings or what you think of the album, unless if you're like the people I was just talking about. And I think my camera's about to die, so I gotta go. But yeah, just comment your thoughts, comment your favorite song, and I will see you guys next time. And as always, don't forget to stay nostalgic. Bye. Oh, and another thing, this just came to me, but I forgot, another thing I like love so much about the song Ruin the Friendship is it sounds so like almost like nostalgic, which like she literally said it's, you know, it's like about high school, and like she said in the thing, like she hasn't like written about high school in like a long time, and that like kind of like took it back to like her like earlier albums and stuff. And so that was just like super nostalgic for me and super fun and cool, and I just enjoyed that so much. So I was like, a gift, thank you. Yeah.